look at this little guy here. Here's this little, he's like a little tiny fantail. He's just come down to say hello. Oh, times, I've got to remember to bring my 80 to 400mm lens, because seriously, I could have got a shot and I could have been right on the end of his nose. He's just saying hello to me. Anyway, welcome to the video. Sorry, he just took my train of thought away. I'm here at Beachmere again. So the reason why I have returned here to Beachmere is for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I'm actually here to shoot some B-roll for a video that was actually on my channel 3 weeks ago. Now, that kind of doesn't make sense, but here's a video up here if you haven't seen it. And I'm sure I've broken some sort of dimension there when it comes to filmmaking terminology. But anyway, the second reason why I'm here is to do a sunset shoot. Now, I don't know if you have noticed, but I'm wearing some warm clothes. Now, even though I live in a tropical climate, it's actually supposed to get down to about 6 degrees tonight. And normally what happens when it gets quite cool here is that out on the eastern horizon during sunset, we get these really beautiful purple and pink hues. So that's what I'm going for today. Fingers crossed, I get it. There were a number of aspects I needed to achieve to get this shot I wanted on this afternoon. Firstly, I noticed on my Twitter feed the Queensland Weather Bureau had sent out a message that parts of my state I live in were in for some cold weather. I needed a perfectly clear sky with zero cloud, so I checked my weather app to see if it was going to be clear on that Wednesday, and it was. Next, I needed it to be low tide, just on sunset, and sure enough, on that Wednesday, it was perfect with low tide at 5:40 p.m. Lastly, I had to have zero wind, so there would be no movement in the water where I was trying to get that perfect reflection. So as you can see, there are some things that you have to plan for landscape photography before getting the shot you want. There is a slightest little bit of wind blowing, which is interrupting the reflection on this water here, but I think that wind will stop a bit as the sun goes down a little bit more. It's been really windy here all day, but from what I've known in the past, as soon as the sun goes down, the wind dies down. Should be able to get that nice reflection, and fingers crossed, I'll get that nice pastel-y pink type of sky in the background. Anyway, let's get set up. The great thing I love about this little Manfrotto travel tripod that you've probably seen in the other video is the fact that I can invert it. And once it becomes inverted, I can get really low to the water and I can get these perfect reflections of the trees. Now at the moment, as the sun's going down, I've just got this beautiful light just hitting on the top of the tree here. And it's made for a really nice frame. So with that shot, the settings on the camera were f11, I was at ISO 64, and I was shooting at about 1/15 of a second. So the thing I'm absolutely famous for is always I'm forgetting my shutter release cable. So what I've done, because when I hit the shutter button, there is quite a little bit of a shake when I take the shot. I've got a self timer on this of 5 seconds. That allows the camera enough time to settle down and take the shot. So from here, it looks like the horizon is really starting to turn that pink and that purple. About another, I'd say about another 10 minutes and I should have the shot that I want. So just as I suspected, it is going to be cold tonight and that horizon is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. You can see we've got that beautiful lower layer of pink and it's just blending lovely up into the top bit of the sky there. Perfect. So that horizon is just now starting to do exactly what I want. You can see here, we've got that nice bit of purple on the bottom there, going up into the pink and then up into the light blue. But what I'm going to do quickly is I just want to change my frame up a little bit. I'm going to come across and I'm going to make this shot a really nice minimalist shot where I'm just going to concentrate on just this group of trees here. So very carefully, I'm just going to pick up my tripod. Always put your hand underneath the tripod with your camera supported. That is one thing I was always taught. Never take your hand off the camera. So I'm just going to come around a little bit more because I just need to isolate that tree. So now I've moved the tripod over and I've isolated these trees, and that horizon is just perfect. I've got this beautiful blue and pink blend going straight up into the sky. Looks fantastic. So I am shooting at about 1/3 of a second at f11, and let's just go for that shot. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there from Beachmere this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. And I just want to say a special thank you to all those that have taken the time to subscribe to my channel. I've just gone past the 1,000 subscribers mark, and thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And as always, never stop creating, and I'll see you next time.